Say hi to my birdie. I have no name for the birdie, but I'm sure if I ever got one, it'd be awesome. And say hello to the bots, who are gonna apparently, I don't know, they're smart enough to recognize what mobs are being attacked by one another. Anyway, as the title would imply for the video, whatever I'm gonna title it, I want to talk about my gear and stigmas, blah blah blah, etc. because someone asked me to do this in game, and that was kind of personal, so I was like, yeah, I'll consider it. And also, it's been a little while since I did this kind of video, and I might as well update everybody again, if you care at all. If it at all interests you. If not, you get to watch me go Essence Tap, which I know is the most exciting thing ever. You also get to see how broke I am. Okay, put on the lovely Tahabata's maze. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is my main set, which I finished plus 10ing everything, so, you know, I can't clap my hands and hold down my push to pocket at the same time. That was a derp, but I just clapped my hands there. Anyway, I finished plus 10ing all my armor and my weapon. It's been plus 10 forever. Let's see, let's play some food. Here we go. Let's even pop my ring. So yeah, in my MR set, I mean, first of all, I guess I'll just show my weapon. This never changes, and it's always been like this, and it probably will be for a long time. I was looking at the 4.0 requirements to level this, and someone was saying that there's an item you need to buy 18 of that costs 200 mil kina, so if that's true, then I'm kind of screwed. Actually, I'm not going to use this for PvE, I don't want to lose augmenting. Oh wait, actually no, I need to keep it on because I'm showing the stats. What am I doing? So I always run with these three mantras in MR. I have a crap ton of crit strike added on top of it. What else? Okay, my attack is okay. My accuracy is okay. The crit for being MR, like this is the ideal number about, you know, because I have no crit anywhere but the weapon, so I really maxed out the crit. 818. It's really nice. Strike resist now is 445, which is awesome. Oh, there's not even anything that Essence Tap here. Is there anything here? Yeah, there is. Yeah, 445 is really nice, and Strike Force, like, you know, can't really do much about that, but... Oh man, I can't tell you how nice 445 feels against even geared people. Hold on. Because you'll notice that you don't get crit as much, even though you might get crit a lot still. It makes a world of a difference. My magical accuracy is really poopy. If they're MR, I'm not gonna land my debuffs or a good amount of them. Being MR, like, I don't know, even with 1900 MR, you'd resist a lot of my debuffs probably. My M boost is okay. MR is 2200, so I mean, I literally have the number with my ring on. Where is it? Right there. My suppression is actually kind of low because my hairpin doesn't give any, so I'm missing about, I don't know, 70-ish there. And then the armor gives less than the armor would, so I maybe I'm missing out 150 magic suppression, which is kind of a big deal, but you get used to it. Spell resist is also pretty nice because I have the buff from Hit Mantra, which to me is a pretty big deal. Okay, am I done talking about magic resist? Oh yes! Yes! This is the power of recording, everyone. This is the power of recording. Give me that mysterious slump. Yeah. See, if your doctor told you had a mysterious slump, you'd be kind of worried, but you get that in Aeon? Oh man. That is pretty awesome. I'm sorry if anyone actually has had that. I don't mean to make a joke about that kind of thing, but... Oh, okay. Where was I? Oh, title. It doesn't really matter. I just used two titles. 10-time champion, which gives... It's kind of like Fenris or Miragins in a way, except it gives a little bit less. I think. I don't remember. And of course the Dragon Slayer title, which I like because it has 5% run speed and HP and magic boost and attack. Okay, we're gonna switch to my MMA set now. Oh yeah, if you were wondering, it's full 60E elite PvP armor for my MR set. My MMA set is full 60 Colosseum 2 gear, which for Asmos is called Geniums, for Elios it's called... I'm gonna guess the word Gonons? I don't know if that's right. If I'm wrong, you're an Elios, you should know. Anyway, it's pretty much mostly just magical accuracy. There's some crit thrown into a couple of these, but more or less, it focuses on the MA. You'll notice my crit strike, and this is actually, it's even better because it's, I've got a couple stone stock in it, so it's 855. My attack's better too for some reason. That's weird. Oh no, it's because it's in the armor, dur. My strike resist is lower, pretty substantially. That's about a, I don't know, 60, 70 point difference. No, it's a 71 point difference. Doing math in my head. Not gonna lie, not my strong point. So there's a difference in strike resist that kind of is noticeable, but I only use this for key situations, which I will get to in a moment. My magical accuracy is 1804, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. I'm trying to think of the word. It's not like stellar and amazing. I'm sure you can get higher if you really wanted to. Like you could put in your weapon and stuff. But I think that for what I've seen, 1800 is good because, well, my MA set, I've been always using it against gladiators that I know have magic resist, or even sometimes I just swap it for the hell of it on gladiators. I don't do it that often. It depends. If I notice Howard Strike doesn't land on the first hit, it's like, I should probably switch to my MA set.
Your target does not exist.
Because against Gladiator, you need to land your debuffs, your stuns, etc. through Unstoppable and stuff. Because that's like a large part of how we beat them, unless you just kite them around forever, but no, I don't like to do that. Against about 2500 MR, which is the really endgame clerics, so this is probably not going to be enough to land reliably, but I mean, come on, 1800, it's good enough for even 2200-ish MR. You'll get resisted, of course, it's not perfect, but the way our skills work, this is good enough that I've seen. My magic boost is abysmal though. Oh, look at how low that is. And my magic resist is not gonna do anything, and my magic suppression is actually a little higher. Wow, look at recording does for my essence tapping. I never get this many. Or even this. This is the first... No, this is the second time I've seen Mysterious Limp. The first time I accidentally canceled it like a derp, so... This time I learned better. And of course I got Tiamat special rings. Wings, not rings. Oh, yeah, I need to condition my armor. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, I should do that. God, where's my scroll? All my accessories are all 60, but I didn't need to really repeat that. Was there anything I missed? Oh, my Mason shield. I guess I can show that in 1 second. I mean, you can go balls to the walls. Did I just say that? I did. With your shield and get like crazy high, crazy good one. I just use the Coliseum 55 one. I don't think I use the 60 one because I think the 60 one doesn't give, what's the stat? Doesn't give suppression? I'll look right now.
Nice to see you're well, until we see one another again.
Oh, breaking the bank. 18 mil left.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I don't think the 60 shield gives the stats that I would want. Nope, no suppression. Okay, so I'm not really missing out on anything by not using this shield. I mean, their stats are a little better, but it's like, whatever. I know it's a great approach to this game, saying whatever to things. But yeah, so that's pretty much my MA set, and I only use those two PvP sets. Oh, I didn't ever finish, sorry, when I was talking about my MA set. I said I use it against gladiators. I also want to start using it against sorcerers now, and I'll tell you the reason is because I don't like to rely on magic resist. Like if it's working against the sorc that you're resisting with magic resist, and they have magic assist stuff, then that's an indicator that you don't even need the magic resist in the first place. And the good geared sorcs will never have to worry about that because they have assist and stuff, and they can land even without it usually. And I was dueling a Legion Mate sorc, and I dueled some other ones. Well, not really. Mostly just a Legion Mate, but I've learned that with MA, the stun... I don't know about you guys, but when I get on top of a sorc, I can keep them pretty in place. Not to brag about it, but like the way you control your skills, like you can get Annihilation and DB and just chain stun them and stuff. But you have two chances to stun them: Soul Strike and Infernal Blaze off Thunderbolt. If you stun with Soul, then you can just, you know, go in, and they might not remove shock, which is cool, so you can get like debuffs, maybe put like a snare or something, just make them have to waste other cooldowns that they wouldn't want to. And at the same time, you're gonna get hit by everything, but it really doesn't make a difference, honestly, because you would get hit by everything by a good Sork, even if you had magic resist. So that was a pretty long explanation, I'm sorry. I'm gonna run around. Where should I go? Oh, let's watch me PvE more. Yeah! Awesome stuff, I know.
What can I help you with? Nyark.
So, pretty much gladiators and Sorks. I wouldn't use it against rangers because I don't want them to reliably land all their stuff on me. I mean, they can do that pretty well now with MA, but it still works against the ones that don't have MA, like hardcore socketed. And then against Sins, no, I would never want to use this against Sins, I don't think. They have too much to land on you, like, it's ridiculous. Templars, no. Other Channers? Oh, other Channers, I don't know. I've never really tried against... I dueled one Channer with this on, and it's much harder to fight when you're getting hit by everything, but at the same time, you know, you're evening the playfield by landing on them. I know if you're not a Channer, this stuff means nothing to you, and I apologize, but I had to do this video. I just had to. Am I seeing any classes? I got Spearmasters. You know, I would actually consider using this against Spearmasters, like the geared ones, because they land everything on me anyway. And my increased chance to stun is always a good thing, so... I don't know. I'll have to experiment more, but I'm trying to keep my mind a little more open in terms of using my MA set. Because it's a really nice thing to have. I'm not gonna like, try to negate the fact. And, I don't know. If you can farm an MA set as a second set and have an MR and an MA set, like, you can swap to the one you want and use it for the occasion. And that's my take on it, so... Sorry for that really long and drawn out process of explaining everything, but